point about that whole situation that I've just kind of been confused about is I'm just lost at why Shelly Finkel is front and center in this whole situation, when I was always under the impression when it came to handling business for Al Heyman advised fighters, it's usually Al Heyman that handles negotiations.
Maybe Al didn't want to get caught up in the mess and the public. I mean, every time Shelly sent an email to me, he would send it to the media first. You know that because you're probably on them.
Okay.
So that's not how you make a fight.
No.
So people have said to me while I've been in New York this week, they were never making that fight. Why would they conduct their business, you know, in the media if they really wanted to make that fight? And I guess I look at it now and I go, yeah, maybe you're right. But you know, Shelly, and we joke about Shirley Winkle, and like I know that name's stuck now, but I'm gonna change it to Dinkle. But it's like I've really made Shirley like not a star, but like a pawn in the game. And again, it's no disrespect. Like me and Shelley are never gonna get on. Like he's a much older guy. He's like my dad's time, and you know he does business very differently to me. But I respect him. You know, he's done a lot in the game. But there was something weird and wrong about every single step here that we can't quite put our finger on. And when it comes down to it, it just makes me feel like they were playing a game to give Wilder exposure. And they didn't want the fight. Because I have to believe Deontay, you know? He's a fighter. But I don't believe Shelley. And I don't believe Al Heyman. That they really wanted this fight. And certainly not for the deal that Wilder accepted.
It did seem odd the way Shelley came out, and on November such and such at this time I sent an email.
Yeah, I know.
It's like it was all
but
prepared.
everybody can score points about he said this, she said that, he didn't come back to me then. Shelley was sending emails at 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, so that he could say that he sent it the day before. This is how this guy works. So I looked at the times of the emails, like everything was coming through at like 11 p.m. So it was like, I sent an email to him on Monday. It's like, well, I got it on Tuesday morning. And he didn't come back till Tuesday. It's like, I've got the same day that I got it. But you sent it at 11 p.m. so you could get into my time zone. These are the little games. I'm not really down with those games. I can't be bothered. I just want to make the fight. So
was he doing that when you guys made the Klitschko fight? I mean,
no,
was it?
He wasn't really involved in the Klitschko fight. Shelley had very, very little to do with the Klitschko fight. He might have been on 1 or 2 calls. Everything in that fight was done between me and Bernd Bonte.
And that's my point. I don't understand why Shelley's so front and center in these.
I don't know. It's interesting. He's never really been like that before, but maybe he's looking for a new career. You know. I don't know.
8 years ago, Shelly Finkel announced he was getting out of boxing.
Yeah.
So.
Listen, once you're in, it's always in.
Yeah.